You are watching Sunday NFL Countdown, presented by IBM.
It was less than 2 weeks ago that Napa County, California authorities announced their decision. Raiders coach Tom Cable would not be charged in an altercation with former Raiders defensive assistant Randy Hansen. Hansen says that during a coaches meeting, Cable attacked him and fractured his jaw. Outside the Lines has learned that Tom Cable has a history of alleged physical violence, specifically against two former wives and a former girlfriend, behavior that stretches back more than 20 years. Colleen Dominguez has more.
Marie Lutz dated Tom Cable for nearly 2 years before their relationship ended in January. What was he like when you first started dating him?
He was sweet. He was really nice guy.
But within months, she says things changed.
The very first time that he really laid hands on me is when we were in the restaurant.
In public?
In the car. He snapped me with his hands when he's driving, so I screamed the whole time.
Yeah. Sandy Cable met Tom 27 years ago. Married for 6 years, she says Cable was physically abusive for much of that time, including an incident in 1988.
I was standing there in the kitchen one night, and he came in very angry, tipping chairs over and stuff, and I asked, what's the matter? And he hit me in the jaw.
Slapped you in the jaw?
Punched me, full fist, in the jaw.
Shortly after the incident, Sandy says Cable wrote this letter to her, saying, "Ever since that day I hit you, I felt we haven't been as close," adding, "I would never try to hurt you again." In 1989, in Reno, Nevada, she sought a temporary order of protection, which said in part, "On 2 occasions, one back in '86 and the other in '88, he hit me, the second time in the face."
I had called the police, and I was told to go home, work it out.
Cable's second wife, Glenda, declined to be interviewed, but when they divorced in 2008, she said in court documents, "In the past, he has been physically and verbally abusive to me." For Marie Lutz, the final altercation came on January 6th of this year. Lutz says she visited Cable's house at around 6 a.m. and discovered another woman was there with him. According to the police report, Cable grabbed her by the left arm, causing her to fall to the ground and eventually picking her up and pushed her out the front door. Lutz says this is a picture of the bruise on her left arm following the incident. She never pressed charges. Why did you stay with him so long if he abused you so often?
I think, stop. Well, when you love somebody and they love you, you believe them.
Why speak out now?
Because it continues to happen. He's going to hurt somebody. He's going to hurt somebody more so than what he's done with Randy Hansen, more than what he's done with me, more than what he's done with anybody else. It's going to continue.
Thank you, Colleen. Through his attorneys, Cable declined to comment on our story, as did the NFL and the Oakland Raiders. Cable's ex-wife Glenda issued a statement yesterday saying Tom has never been violent to her, which contradicts divorce records in which she said that she had been physically abusive, and I quote, to her in the past. Glenda was married to Cable for 17 years and currently receives a 5-figure payment from Cable each month as part of her divorce settlement. Cable has been married to his third wife, Carol, for 6 months. She says she's never seen Tom commit any act of violence against women. To see the full version of the Tom Cable investigation on ESPN.com, search OTL. We bring in Adam and Mort.